Well, here we are. You know what? Sometimes we come to you instead of community storytelling coming to KCAT TV 15. Hi, I'm Lisa Chrysler, and here I am at the Red Cross Center on North 1st Street in San Jose in the blood donation room. We need blood so desperately right now. People have not been able to give like we need. And I walk in here, and who do I see? The mayor of San Jose, Sam Liccardo. And I don't know how to keep my 6-foot distance because I'm kind of short and my arms are short, but I'll try my best. So tell me, what are you doing? You're giving blood.
Yeah, you know, some folks will do anything for attention, and that's what I'm doing here. As part of our big Silicon Valley Strong initiative to try to encourage folks to find ways amid all the challenges we're all facing to be able to help one another in the community, we thought encouraging folks to give blood would be a good thing to be doing right now, because we know that all the blood drives they're having at workplaces and schools have really been canceled. And so blood donations have plummeted throughout the country, and we know the need for blood continues. We got a lot of cancer patients and, you know, victims of car crashes, lots of folks who just need blood. And so we encourage folks to keep giving, whether by coming down to American Red Cross or go online and find out if there's a blood drive near them.
Is he doing okay? You look a little concerned. He's doing good? Okay, I wasn't sure. Have you ever given blood before?
I have. Usually I'm down at City Hall giving blood because they have drives down there every once in a while. And they don't have these really cool TVs with Roku technology. And so I'm pretty jealous. So I decided from now on, I'm coming here to give blood in style, because you can kick back and, you know, hang out for a few hours and watch your favorite flick.
And what would that favorite flick be?
Oh boy, you know, there's so many good choices. I'll go with the 1982, The Mission. Good film, everyone should see it.
Okay, well, we all have plenty of time to watch a lot of movies right now. So Silicon Valley Strong, I love that. Who came up with that?
Okay, so our brilliant crack team did at City Hall, and I'm sure it was somebody's idea. Somebody's much smarter than me. But basically the idea is this. We know during this COVID crisis, folks are looking for help. They're looking for information. They're also looking for ways to give back. And so we wanted to create a one-stop shop, SiliconValleyStrong.org, where anybody can get online. If you want to donate, we've raised more than $12 million, which is helping needy families that are struggling right now without paycheck.
Wait a second. You've raised $12 million? No, I know, but are you serious?
Yeah, not me exactly. So we've been in a partnership with Destination Home, and the CEO of Cisco, Chuck Robbins, has been helping to lead this effort, county and city and everybody working together. And we got a lot more money to go raise. And so we want to do that to help a lot of families that are struggling without paychecks. Also, people who want to volunteer. We've had more than 1,700 people volunteer already through the website, helping, for example, to deliver food to seniors who need, and maybe they can't get out. Lots more need there. And then, of course, all the information people just need to have. It's all on SiliconValleyStrong.org. We also have links to the county website and other sources of critical information.
So, you know, our audience is mainly Montecito and Los Gatos, and I assume that our people are eligible to either volunteer or ask for help.
All the above. SiliconValleyStrong.org is about the whole county, and we're providing, for example, at the city of San Jose, we're helping to manage the food distribution for the entire county, and lots of other countywide services we know we're linking to with the county. So wherever you are in the county, just get online, and hopefully you will have information that addresses whatever need you might have. We know a lot of folks are hurting right now, and so we're trying to ensure we can show how we can pull together in this community.
Well, so tell me a few of the ways. You said a lot of people are hurting. We know that. So tell me what kind of help they are able to get.
Well, the most obvious, we know a lot of families are going without paychecks, and we're trying to help them get the dollars they need for food, for rent, for the basic needs. So that is a fund that is managed through Sacred Heart Community Services and Destination Home, and a constellation of about 13 nonprofits that are all working in the community. We know that seniors who can't get out to get food, or maybe folks who have medical challenges, whatever they might be, we're providing food delivery service throughout the county. We're ramping that up considerably just over the last week or so in partnership with Second Harvest Food Bank. We know a lot of folks have questions about how their kids, for example, can get access to online content so they can be learning at home. And so we are connecting them to the right school districts, we hope, among the 31 school districts in the county and the County Office of Education, to make sure families know how their kids can be learning while they're at home. And
Tell me your name.
oh, this is very important.
Tell her your name.
We'll be right back.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay.
You know, I often miss that one, so I'm glad I get that one straight. Con was really worried about me. So, and we launched an initiative about a year ago around digital inclusion, and we're trying to do all we can to help many low-income families that can't get access online to be able to get the hotspots and the devices and the access, so their children can be learning, because we know that's a huge barrier academically and economically for many families.
So how are you and your lovely wife doing? I mean, how has this changed your life?
She's great. She still puts up with me, and although she thought that like the one nice thing through this pandemic is I'd be home more, but it ends up actually I'm like, giving blood and doing other stuff more. I'm mostly on the phone and running around the county doing lots of stuff. So it has been a little frantic for us, but as we know, like this is a pretty critical moment, right? And we've got a lot to do in the next few weeks to try to help folks get through this. And I feel very blessed that, we are able to continue doing what we're doing what we love, and obviously still able to stay afloat here.
And your family, how's your family, your parents?
Yeah, everybody's great. I call my parents frequently. They are wonderful. They're in their 80s, and of course, they would both deny that, and fortunately still in great health.
Well, they don't live at KCAT TV 15, so they don't know you just told me their age. So we're good. We're good with that. We're good with that.
He said they follow you constantly. I know they do.
So tell me, where is this going to end, and when is this going to end? I mean, nobody has the crystal ball. I know you talk to the governor a lot, but what do you think is going to go on for the next few weeks?
Yeah, the short answer is, I'm going to hold up my arm here so we can get, okay, here we go. You want me to, like here? Oh, okay. They're making me do work here. Can you believe this? You think? It's hard to believe they're getting work out of a politician, but okay, thank you, Con. Here we go. So the truth is, we don't know. We just don't know when this is going to end, and we have to follow the best advice of the medical and public health experts. And what we do know, and what we're seeing around the world, whether it's in Italy or New York City or anywhere else, is we've got to prepare for the long haul. We have to take this one day at a time. And we know that for generations throughout history, there have been those moments, the Great Depression, World War II, and we talk about how the greatest generation pulled it together. And I think this is our moment. This is our moment as a community to show that even amid these really difficult times for a lot of families, that we can pull together and take care of one another.
We're going to become the second greatest generation, right? I think that's good.
Yeah, who knows? I think the competition for first is still open. So, yeah.
So tell me, you're so busy. How are you taking care of yourself?
That's a good question. Like everyone else, I'm eating way too many munchies when I'm trapped in the office or at home. And I am trying to do what I can to walk a lot. And get outside and walk a lot around Bakesto Park near my house, and try to persuade my wife to go along with me when she's willing.
Well, I know we're not supposed to drive to neighborhoods to take a walk, but I invite you to Los Gatos. Jeff and I are out there every day walking 3, 4, 5, 6 miles. There's hardly anybody around, and we just go in circles.
So, a little disclosure here. My wife and I did sneak into Los Gatos. Every once in a while, we're allowed to, get across the city barriers, and they don't require a visa or anything. And so sure enough, we hiked up to St. Joseph's Hill, which is that wonderful hike along the creek, and there were lots of folks out walking, of course, all keeping our distance, but waving as we were walking by. A lot of fun.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go with that smile of yours, and I know there's going to be a better tomorrow, and you're doing what you can. Any message you want to send to us in Los Gatos and Montecito?
Just how grateful I am that so many people have stepped up in so many ways to help their neighbors. And if you're looking for ways to do so, please get online at SiliconValleyStrong.org. We'd love to have your help.
SiliconValleyStrong.org. Here's the mayor of San Jose, Sam Liccardo. Normally I would be hugging him, but I know I can't, and it's tough. It's tough. And send my love to Jessica and you too and your parents. Please stay well. We need you. We need you around, and we need all you're doing. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So there you go, community storytelling right here, live on scene with the mayor of San Jose. I would have rather he had come into the studio, because that would have meant we were in better times. But you know what? It's all important what he said. And I love the fact that we've got Silicon Valley Strong, and as of today, $12 million strong. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that's going to be going to the right people, the people who need it. That's what I love about Silicon Valley. We look after each other. We look after ourselves. Nobody's more important than anybody else in this valley. So there you go. Thanks for being with me, Lisa Chrysler, KCAT TV 15 at the Red Cross Center in San Jose. Well, welcome to Season 3 of Community Storytelling, but instead of being at the KCAT TV 15 studios, I came to the site, which is the Red Cross of Santa Clara Valley. And I'm here with the Executive Director, Ken Toren. And times are tough, you know, and we've all, I think, forgotten about Red Cross needs. And the #1 Red Cross need now is blood. So tell us, what is the overall situation right now with you, with us locally in this valley?
Yep. So thanks so much for doing this first.
You're welcome.
Thanks for KCAT for doing this. So Red Cross is a beacon of hope, and this time is no different, and we're considered an essential service. So everything that we do, we're continuing to do. Obviously, we're doing a lot of things virtually. There are still home fires, unfortunately, in the area, and we respond to them accordingly. But as you mentioned, one of the #1 things that we're doing now is blood. Blood is needed year-round. People that have medical conditions, emergencies, cancer, kids in hospitals, car accidents, there still is a need for blood.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
Life goes on.
We have a fantastic blood center here. In fact, the mayor, Sam Liccardo, was just here from the city of San Jose. And so we're collecting blood here. And people may wonder, you know, how safe that is, and given the coronavirus. And the fact is that we do temperature screening as soon as you come in the door.
I passed it. They said I was normal.
You were normal.
And actually, I've been without a thermometer at home, so I came down really just to get my temperature taken. So I feel so much better now. Thank you.
Then we provide an extra service.
You did.
And the fact that you're normal, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So we do temperature screening. We also have Purell everywhere you go. We're wiping down things more frequently. We have our sterile collection kits. The staff is using all their PPE, the protective gear. And so we're taking extra precautions, following all the guidelines from CDC and the Blood Bank Association and the counties and the jurisdictions. So blood is safe, and there's no correlation between the virus and transmitting through anything related to blood transfusions.
I was just going to ask you that.
No connection whatsoever.
Does the blood have to go through any more precautions than normal?
No. We go through the same process where we do a health check, and then we take a little prick of the skin to determine the iron levels of the blood, and then if that's okay, you get blood. So that's no different than what we normally do. So it's a safe thing to do, it's the right thing to do, it's the time to do it now, and so we're collecting blood here. And really, what is extraordinary is the community is really stepping up in a big way too. So throughout the county, we do a lot of blood drives.
Well, yes, but those have, I'm certain, been halted, right, for now?
Absolutely. In fact, nationally, 9,000 blood drives have been canceled.
Wow.
That means 250,000 fewer blood donations. And in Northern California alone, we've had about 150 blood drives canceled, representing 4,600 fewer blood donations. So the fact that we've experienced the cancellation of blood drives means we have to then make that up. So we've reached out to schools, community centers, faith-based groups, businesses.
So when we get back to business, eventually they'll be able to do things for you.
Right. Well, people have stepped up and generously given us those facilities now, hosting those drives now, sending. So, a faith-based group will send it out to its membership. Businesses, we're doing one locally here in San Jose, Santa Clara area, where the business is doing a drive with their employees. So they actually are giving us their locations because it's safe. It's safe to do. We set the drives up. It's perfectly safe. We sterilize the place after we're finished, and so there's no issue. but they're stepping up doing drives as well. So it's an extraordinary thing.
And you know, for all of us who, thank God, we are healthy, we're doing well, and we want to give. And yes, there are so many ways to give and where you're needed just for the coronavirus, for the COVID-19. But you know what? You have to remember that, yes, life goes on in other areas as well, and people need you. And if you can give blood, that's the way to do it. So what are the requirements for giving blood?
So you have to be 17 years old to give blood, or 16 with a parent.
Okay.
And the time period between giving blood is about 56 days.
Now there used to be a weight limit, 110 pounds. I always said, I cannot give blood, 110 pounds.
You were exactly right on the nose. You know, you'd have to go through a screening
Sure.
to determine.
Well, and we want
first,
that.
if you're, you know, I mean, the first thing we're doing, the extra precaution we're taking is with the temperature screening. So that's the most important thing. That is, you know, a unique situation, and so we determine that right away. And pretty much we go through the process that we follow.
And I think you've got a big blood drive planned for St. Mary's Church.
We have many
in our own backyard.
We have many big blood drives, but we are planning one on May 5th. I think the host is St. Mary's Church. And we expect a big crowd, and we're looking at other locations in Los Gatos as we speak. The Rotary has been very actively helping us with some not only sites in Los Gatos, but also sites throughout the county. So they're a terrific group that have really stepped up in a big way. But I just want to put the word out that not only do we want to continue to have people come here to give blood, but we are continuing to look for locations, and we're going down the road a piece. So, you know, while things are looking good for now, we want to make sure it's filled for May and June and July, because there's a level of uncertainty as to, you know, what's going to happen with the virus. Certainly, we hope that it doesn't last that long, but we need to make sure the pipeline is filled. Right.
Tell me, what's going on nationally? Are you speaking to Red Cross chapters around the country? How is everybody doing?
I think most of the country is shelter in place, and so everybody's working virtually. And as a required service, we are open for business and meeting and doing things, and we're using the same video conferencing services that other people are using. But business, it's kind of business as usual, but virtually. And again, the same experience that that's happening here is the same elsewhere, where blood is needed, where we're still facing home fires and other kinds of disasters. There's earthquakes and different things that happen around the country.
You had to bring that up.
It
you had to throw that into the mix.
Happens.
Yes,
so
it does.
You know, we're certainly experiencing those things and making sure that we've got all of our folks, volunteers, terrific volunteers. I mean, Red Cross, 95% of the people that are on the front lines of disasters and home fires are volunteers. So
very unselfish people.
Remain ready to go.
Yes.
Mission ready.
Mission ready. Well, Ken Toren, I'm so glad we had you on here. Take him to heart when he says we need blood in this valley. And you go to redcross.org, you can find out about places to give, blood drives that are set up, any information you might need. Is there a COVID-19 side as well?
We have COVID information on there as well. So redcross.org is a complete site with everything you need.
So community storytelling, here I am, Lisa Chrysler, and thank you so much for being with us at KCAT TV 15, and please stay safe and stay healthy.